How you doing? I'm with Nadine at the Fitness Joint.
Hey guys.
And she's a personal trainer. She's going to give you advice on what she feels are the 3 best exercises to do. So if you're a beginner, if you're an advanced person, that everybody does these exercises, they're going to be great for fat loss. They're going to be great for building muscle. They're going to be great for just your overall approach to fitness. So Nadine, I want you to share with me and all the people watching, what are your 3 favorite exercises? But first, before you do that, tell us a little bit about you in the Fitness Joint.
Well, I've been the owner of the Fitness Joint for 7 years now. I started at a small, actually it's medium-sized MMA gym in Tempe called Arizona Combat Sports. I sub-leased from there, and I trained college students at first because it was very close to the university. Eventually branched out to friends and family.
Well, how did you first get in the fitness industry?
Oh, well, I was working a corporate job and I really couldn't take it anymore. So in the middle of a staff meeting, I decided to quit. I pulled my boss over and I said, I can't do this. I don't have the energy.
So what were you doing? What were you doing?
Oh,
so
I was
you're
a
in
sales,
corporate
I was a
job.
sales manager for Avon.
Oh, for Avon?
Yeah.
So you were like makeup, nails?
Yeah,
Avon,
except I hardly
right?
wore makeup and I never did my nails, but yeah, that's the
Okay, so basically you're selling stuff that you don't use.
Yeah.
Obviously you're not passionate about it.
No.
So what got you into fitness though? Like why did you take the jump into fitness? Were you already like in amazing shape and training
I won't
or?
look like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
No,
Well, some people are that lucky.
The truth is that I was not in amazing shape, and after college, I was out of shape. I got a trainer, got great results, continued to work out on my own. So my whole career, from teaching to now, I was always working out and, actually training.
What do you
people.
mean? What do you mean teaching?
I was a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, you were a kindergartner teacher?
And
So
secondary.
you were a kindergarten teacher and a salesperson for Avon?
No, I was a kindergarten teacher.
Did you go door to door with Avon?
No, I was a corporate employee, so I had to train the representatives to do that.
Just shows you how little I know about Avon sales. I did get the makeup thing right, though,
Are you
right?
sure you don't use their hair products?
Yeah, no, maybe occasionally, right? You got me there.
Yeah.
So, all right, with Avon, you're also a teacher for kindergartners.
Yes.
And did they motivate you to stay in shape?
Kindergartners, I actually taught them how to work out. So,
Like how?
Well, okay, so they had to learn the alphabet and the letters. So let's say S. S is for squats. Squats, and then we do squats and then go make the sound.
So they would stutter?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
they use the S sound.
Yeah,
oh,
like
nice.
like while they're
You're kidding me, right?
No,
so you have
100%
that.
serious.
So obviously you already had the trainer at that point. Already were super into fitness.
Yeah.
And so we were teaching these kindergartners change their life by doing the alphabet. Like, is that not so awesome? Like,
actually, the district came and recorded one of my classes.
like, can you imagine if your teacher taught you about health and fitness at a kindergarten level? Like what a dramatic change that would be in your life. I'm like, I wish I had somebody like that as a kindergarten, because I was a little on the chunky side.
Were you?
I was.
Yeah.
And so yeah, no, remarkable. Miracles can happen, right?
Anything is possible.
Yes. So obviously, so now you had a trainer, you were in shape, but Avon was not cutting it for it. Kindergarten teaching was not cutting it for you.
But what's funny is that I went into teaching, and then I went into sales, and then I taught women how to build their businesses, and it kind of was like, at the staff meeting, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna be a trainer. It just was like, boom. Like, I mean, I've always had the passion for fitness, and like, I worked out with people. I trained people on the side, not for like a real job, but I was like,
money?
no, not for money. No,
you just did it for free.
I was like, let's go work out.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, cool, awesome.
So
So then I quit my job, got my certification NASM, and that was 7 years ago, and now I have my own gym. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. I can get into shape, anybody can get into shape. Anybody.
So how's that for motivation? So school teacher, salesperson to a business owner to transforming their body and getting them in amazing shape. I'm sure if you check out her Instagram or her website, you could probably see some of those photos.
Oh, yeah.
Because you competed, right?
I did compete. I loved competing. I'm the type of person that, like, if I set a goal, I like to like smash it. So competing was definitely a way to do that. But it's not something that I'm super passionate about to do on a consistent basis. However, I definitely think it was a great experience, and if anyone wanted to do it, I would highly recommend giving it a shot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we kind of went on a tangent.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know a lot more about Nadine. So now what are the 3 exercises that you would recommend that would transform everybody's life if they just stuck to it on a regular basis, like 3 times a week, and in the 8 to 12 rep range on anywhere from 3 to 5, 6 sets?
Okay, I kind of want to go back to therapy. I was really enjoying that. I'm kidding. My 3 favorite exercises, I'm going to tell you right now. First, for the legs, is hip thrusts. 100% hip thrust. It's easy on the knees. It can kind of string the lower back a little if you don't have the right form, but it's mostly safe for everyone. So squats and lunges are also common for legs.
Okay, so hip thrust.
Yes.
Like, what are your primary muscles you're working? What are you getting most out of that?
The glutes, a little hamstring, and sometimes the quads and your core and a little lower back.
And
Only those.
We know, right?
Yeah.
When you add a lot of weight, it's best for weight loss, muscle gain, and so forth. So don't go easy on any of those exercises. So maximize your weight within that 8 to 12 rep range, where it's essentially going to failure. That means if you start to lose form, but push yourself each time. If you're a beginner, start slow, build up, and then understand your body more. But so we got hip thrusts predominantly.
Okay.
And obviously you can check out some of her videos doing hip thrusts. I'm sure she does them for days.
There's a lot of hip thrust content on my social media, so you'll be good. You'll find something, trust me. The next one is pull-ups. Pull-ups are absolutely necessary. You work your upper body, you work your core, and who doesn't want to have a sexy back? I mean, let's be real.
Pull-ups are hard. What do you do if you can't do pull-ups?
Well, in this fancy gym, I have a assisted pull-up machine, which it helps you.
Okay, but what if you don't have an assisted pull-up machine?
You could get handlebars, pull-up bars for your door, and a band, and do it yourself at home, which is, maybe not for beginners, but you can do it at home, and you would need an exercise band with the right resistance. But if you needed help more than that, you could always come see me.
Of course, you can hire that, or you could probably do what's called a horizontal row. So you lower the bar and then you pull that to your chest. So you're not pulling up the full weight of yourself, kind of like an assisted pull-up, but it's like you can use TRX bands, you can use other bands, and you can do just what's called a horizontal row, which is essentially a pull-up. And if you can only do 10 or 12 reps of those, eventually you build up and make it more challenging by going more vertical until you can do pull-ups, which are an amazing exercise.
I love that exercise too.
Yeah, it's
a good one.
amazing.
Actually, it can be just as hard as pull-ups. If
Agreed.
you depending on your form and how you position your body, it's a butt kicker. That's a great one. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
You got it. Well, it's basically pull-ups, just modified version, kind of like push-ups on your knees versus full push-up.
That's right.
So forth. All you're doing is subtracting weight from your body, so therefore makes that exercise effective.
All the info.
All right. So now, what's the 3rd exercise that you would add in there?
Okay, honestly, jump rope. Jump roping for me is totally necessary. You can do it, start off with a couple minutes a day, go up to 3, go up to 5, and it is such good cardio.
So cardio is awesome, but I think that's another video, right? We're talking about something that's gonna build muscle, get your body in shape. So obviously you got the posterior chain and even quads, hamstrings, and glutes with the hip thrust. You got the back. All the back basically with pull-ups. So what's the 3rd exercise?
Bicep curl to press.
Bicep curl to press.
Yeah, bicep curl to press, because you have 2 muscles you're killing with one exercise, and who doesn't want to maximize their time in the gym? Plus, it's super effective.
There you go. More muscles you move, the more body parts you move, the better fat loss you have, the more muscle gain. A lot of times people will pick push-ups, but I love that you picked bicep curl to press. Is obviously probably great for women that may have enhanced things in their life, so it obviously doesn't challenge their chest as much. So a bicep curl to press. So again, those 3 exercises are hip thrust, pull-ups,
bicep curl to press.
So if you just do those alone 3 times a week for about anywhere from 1 set to 6 sets. Obviously, the more advanced you are, you do on the higher set. And then within that 10 to 12 rep range. If you're a very beginner, just start with 1 set. If you're sore after that, then just stick with 1 set. If you're not sore, then add another set. And if you're sore at 2, then add or not sore at 2, then add another set. I think you get where you're going, but obviously you can hire Nadine. Online or offline, you can come to our beautiful studio here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Is it Scottsdale or South Scottsdale?
Yeah.
All right.
It's very important to distinguish.
Yes.
Nothing, not
So basically, what? So the cross streets are roughly.
I would say anything past like.
Cross streets. No, what are your cross streets?
Roosevelt and Hayden.
All right, Roosevelt and Hayden, right?
Yeah, Roosevelt and Hayden.
Roosevelt and Hayden in South Scottsdale.
So
if you want a great workout, you want to also learn how to do those 3 amazing exercises, hit up Nadine. And hopefully this helps you get in better shape and motivates you and inspires you to get your tail moving.
Yes.
Right? What's the last thing you'd say to somebody to motivate them to start working out or get a better program to get better results?
It's never too late to start. It's okay to ask for help. There's so many resources, and here at the Fitness Joint, we provide a free session for you so you can see and you can learn and all the ways that you can get into shape that you may not know right now.
All right, awesome. So you heard it there. So obviously she's promoting herself. So as a business owner, give her a call if you want. Otherwise, you can click the link below. You can get some free workouts, all that great stuff. Keep watching. Thanks.
Bye.